Welcome to Saint of the Day for February 3rd, the feast of Saint Ansgar. Saint Ansgar is known as the Apostle of the North because he carried the gospel into Denmark and Sweden during the Viking Age, when Christianity was often not safe to practice nor preach. His life reminds the Church that evangelization is fidelity to Jesus Christ, even when the ground is hard and the fruit seems small. Saint Ansgar was born in the year 801 in the Frankish world and was formed as a Benedictine monk in a life of prayer, obedience, and perseverance. Those virtues become a kind of spiritual armor when difficulties came. Saint Ansgar became courageous because Christ was worth everything. When a Danish ruler who had been baptized tried to rebuild a Christian presence in Denmark, Saint Ansgar went north to preach and help. Ansgar founded a school there because he understood that the faith must be formed in hearts and passed on. But his mission was unstable. When kings changed, resistance to Christianity grew, and the work was interrupted multiple times. Still, Ansgar did not quit. He later traveled to Sweden and preached there as well. Catholic tradition remembers that a prominent leader converted and helped Ansgar establish an early church. That is often how God begins. He claims one heart, then uses that heart to open a door for others. God's kingdom often grows quietly before it grows widely. Then came the trial that could have ended everything. Saint Ansgar became Bishop of Hamburg, a base for the northern missions, but the city was later destroyed in a violent raid. The work of years seemed to collapse in an instant. Ansgar lost stability, resources, and security. Yet he rebuilt, and he continued serving, and he continued preaching Christ. And his witness was not only words. Ansgar was also known for works of mercy. He built hospitals, cared for the poor, and ransomed captives. He pushed back against the cruelty of treating human beings as property, because the gospel does not only teach truth. The gospel changes how people live, how they love, and how they treat the vulnerable. So what does Saint Ansgar ask of Catholics today? He asks us for perseverance in prayer even when feelings are dry, for courage when society resists, for works of mercy especially to the vulnerable, and for a steady faith that keeps building the good even after setbacks. Go to the Holy Manna blog to get the full story and learn more. If you enjoyed the reflection for the Saint of the Day, please help us spread the message by reposting or sharing. Thank you and have a blessed day.